Welcome to Brawlhalla.
It's been 2 years since they last played, but neither players can take this matchup lightly. Swata on the Dalsim Rayman crossover skin versus the Val again on Neeze. We saw Neeze play Val a little bit earlier in the sets or in the tournament, and he was able to do a lot of work on that Val switch up. So let's see how he does against PR1 in EU.
Yeah, Neeze just barely taking it out over Sejaru a couple sets ago, and then, if you recall earlier, actually also taking it out over Acno. So Neeze has been on a crazy run throughout this bracket so far. Swata, just another name in the way, and like you said, on that Rayman, Hammer kind of struggling, so not too many. The EU Bodvar was the meme for the longest time, but even the most staunch supporters of the Brawlhalla mascot now moving on to greener pastures.
For sure. Ooh, he opted out for a ground pound there instead of a recovery. Very interesting. And he gets taken out and punished from Neeze's gauntlets there. The gauntlet mirror is shown here between Swata and Neeze. A recovery coming off from Swata to almost basically take his stock out. Tons of damage on Neeze right now. Swata needs to make something happen soon to even out this first match. Good set connecting on Swata. Okay.
Such a tough position to be in for Swata as well. He's just trying to find that one stray axe hit to take out the stock. He just needs a Sair, but because his intentions are so clearly telegraphed, Neeze can just avoid it with ease, not letting anything get through his iron defenses, and just continuously building up this extra credit, and even adding in a stock to the mix. Beautiful ground pound by Neeze to take it out.
Beautiful dash jump ground pound off the map, immediately taking out the second stock of Swata. He's 3-1 above. He's up completely with a huge advantage, but gets taken out with a Enlight on Axe there. Neeze is looking very strong in this game one against Swata.
Looking for something to make happen here. Swata does take out that first stock, but it's a little bit more of a mountain to climb than just that first step to it. Gauntlets in hand, Neeze just looking for more damage, but Swata actually getting the double nair to juggle up. He's going to go for it again and actually gets the dare mix-up to chase that dodge downward. Beautifully played by Swata.
Yeah, Swata is playing extremely well now, but he is still one stock red against Neeze's 2. Neeze throws out his weapon and is completely unarmed with no options and dares right into the side sig from Swata's gauntlets. Okay, but he's still, again, one stock lead. Neeze can definitely close this out early here, but we can't count Swata just out yet. Wow, neutral stick barely missing there. Great dodge from Swata and punishing with a unarmed recovery. Classic D-Light.
Yeah, there it is. We've been seeing it over and over all day. The sword characters and the sword D-Light recoveries. Up and away into the top blast zone. That is Neeze taking game number 1 over Swata. No swap-ups, though, coming. We're sticking to Demon Island and sticking to the Dalsim picks, or the Rayman, if you want to remove the crossover from the equation. So, Swata thinks he can make this happen. He was starting to make the comeback towards the end of it, making really good use of the Axe Nair. We'll see if that can continue.
Yeah, he's definitely getting a feel for the matchup, just like we probably saw around with the last set on Godly and Simple. We saw that Godly had a slow start on the first match, but here it's the reverse as well. Let's see how. Oh, another. Okay, this is also similar to last set as well, with the multiple ground pounds off stage, not connecting though. However, ooh, nice weapon throw down with Swata and a ground pound, another ground pound to take out the neutral sig. While Swata is completely dominating this first stock.
Coming back onto stage, Swata looking to continue this reign of terror in game number 2 on Demon Island. Still has axe in hand. Actually, he swapped. I didn't even notice. He swapped up the skin that he's using on Dalsim and the axe skin as well. Yeah. Kind of. Maybe the swap is all that he really needed.
A slight mental change with the color pick and the axe skin. Wow, very interesting GCD light on the side of the map there. But Neeze is nice catch up, right? And that knocks him out. D-Light Sarah up on the stage there knocks him out. Very good.
D-Light Sarah to even up the stock count. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Neeze behind in damage just very slightly, but that gap is growing by the second as Swata is building up a whole lot. Tries for the side sig there too. The stretchy punch from good old Dalsum, but it's not going to connect this time around. And now both of them just kind of fishing for that one aerial hit so they can get their string either finished or started. Neeze finds it though, sends Swata, not Godly, deep off stage. Swata finds the reversal though with the sig and gets the stock.
Yeah, we've seen Neeze off stage with gauntlets perform very well, but Swata was able to combat that, dodging back up and hitting that that down sig on the gauntlets to punish Neeze off the stage there.
Yeah, I see Rayman doing cool stuff off stage, and I just instantly think of Godly. My bad, Swata.
Yeah, Swata's doing some pretty cool stuff on stage as well. But again, another GCD light catching Swata here on sword. Can Neeze bring this match back and take a second match off Swata, or is Swata gonna come back up and reclaim his position here? Oh,
just going for the Nair again, but it's not going to connect the third time around. Neeze goes high looking for the recovery, instead finds D-Light Nair. Then Swata high, but he's able to land and gets punished for the GC with the Sair. So that's going to be the stock down. We're even at 1 apiece. And if the weapon starve goes Neeze's way here, this is a huge opportunity for him to make this comeback. As long as Odin doesn't just bless Swata with a weapon, but he does right then and there. And now we're only 1 Sair away from the game being gone. Into the weapon throw. That's GG's.
Oh no,
he
comes back.
I did not think he had that many dodges. I thought he had already used one.
Very well played by Neeze. He made the impossible possible. He came back off the stage there. Ow, but he gets taken out with the recovery. Did not expect it to come back, though. Did not expect that.
Like, sure, Swata was able to find the stock anyway, but after that Sair weapon throw connected, the fact that Neeze even got back up on the stage is an insult.
100%. Yeah, it was, as soon as he got hit with that weapon throw after Sarah, I thought he was out for the count. I thought we were moving on to the next game, but he proved us wrong, and he probably proved Swata wrong as well. There's no punish out from that, but it's even now, 1-1. We're going to a game 3. Let's see how Neeze switches it up this match against his Dalsum.
3, 2.
And just running it right back to Demon Island once more. No swap-ups necessary. These guys going even, so the stage is not the problem.
Yep. They both believe that they can make something work between this matchup with the Val and Dalsum. Neeze feels pretty confident in his ability to take this match against Swata, and he's been doing pretty well as well with the gauntlets. Like hitting a lot of those little gauntlet strings, getting those nairs off stage as well. Swata putting the pressure with his axe. But here we go with the Gauntlet Mirror.
Gauntlet Mirror at least starting off going in the favor of Neeze, but Swata quickly bringing that damage back, trying to throw those fireballs out to catch a jump in, but it's not going to be successful, so Neeze still maintains control over the stage and maintains the lead in damage. 1 axe Sair could make all the difference, though, and Swata is certainly looking for it. Throws away the weapon, though, and is going to be forced to swap onto the gauntlets. Recovery from Neeze comes through and the stock goes down.
Yeah, the stock goes down with Neeze there with that beautifully placed recovery right on top of Swata. The stock lead is up in favor of Neeze. Let's see how much damage Neeze can stack up on Swata here before the stock goes away. Good gauntlet Sarah coming in at D-Light into a side light. Nice weapon throw, but no options on Neeze. Can't make it back onto stage. But I still think Neeze is a little satisfied. He's in that mustardy yellow that we were talking about earlier. A little bit.
Looking for the edge guard off stage, but a high air dodge from Neeze. Oh! Okay, Swata just barely makes it back with the dodge. I was thinking that might have been curtains for the stock, but instead, he gets back on stage just to give Neeze another opportunity to hit him with the recovery. The Gauntlet's recovery comes through, and it comes through strong. Another stock gone for Swata. 2-1 for Neeze, and a huge opportunity for extra credit.
Yeah, we're back on the Gauntlet Mirror here. Neeze is dominating this matchup, but Swata's coming back strong with these end lights. I think that's the third end light he's hit so far against Neeze. Switching it up, gets the axe, tries to hit a GC end light there, but misses. Neeze trying to get Swata off the platform here, off the stage, but he's back on. Nice read with the sidelight, GC sidelight. Let's see if he can catch this Nair. He tries to do another read here, but misses. Okay. Little pause there.
Just waiting, looking for their opportunity to get back in out of neutral, and it's Neeze in a big way. Finds another gauntlet recovery and finds another game, putting himself on set point. Only one game off of heading into winners finals as, I believe, the 15th seed of this tournament. Crazy, crazy run already. Beating Swata and potentially getting himself a chance to beat Godly would be a huge cap on top of it, and this bracket isn't even close to over yet.
Exactly, yeah, we still got losers quarterfinal and the winners final as well, and much more to come. Looking forward to these other future sets. We got Neeze and Swata still, I believe Neeze is 2-1 now, so we still need that match to finish. I honestly believe that we can get to a game 5 on this set.
We've had so many game 5s throughout tonight, you and I. I believe we've actually had less non-game 5s than game 5s that we have had. Godly versus Simple was one, Godly versus Dummy was another, and then Simple versus Blaze was another. Other than that, you and I have only casted game 5 sets. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one went the exact same way, and we actually see the legend swap up from Swata onto the Asuri of all things.
Asuri is such a strong pick. I feel those guitars are super strong against Val here, but let's see how it does against or in Swata's hands. He's putting a lot of pressure with the guitars early on, getting a lot of momentum, but the damage is quite even.
He just kind of handed the controller to Dummy, I think, because this is bar for bar the Dummy drip, and it's maybe not working out too well for him as he gets spiked off stage there for Neeze to take the first stock.
Yeah, Neeze has been getting a lot of these knockout confirms with these ground pounds on gauntlets, multiple at a time, as well. Super accurate with these ground pounds off stage, so it's very comforting to see how confident Neeze is with these abilities.
Yeah, not gonna let the Dummy pick get him down. He's just going to continue playing the way he's been playing this whole set, and that is phenomenally, if you haven't been paying attention. Looking for the recovery high and finds it. The exhausted recovery and everything for another stock gone. Gauntlet recovery, an absolute destruction tool in the hands of Neeze this set.
Yeah, amazing placement with his exhausted recovery, barely clipping Swata off, but able to take off that stock. Swata hits his recovery of his own to take out Neeze, but again, he's in the lead, and Neeze is on a fresh stock against Swata here.
The more that I think about this, the more kind of confused I am by this Asuri pick. Like, Katars into gauntlets as strong as Neeze's. Only one game ever logged in bracket on the Asuri as well. Like, I'm sure Swata's played the Asuri more than that, don't get me wrong. But the fact that he's only ever recorded doing it once in bracket and not at this level of play, it's a confusing pick, and Neeze punishing him pretty hard for it. Though this is Swata's opportunity to bring it to last stock.
Exactly. He is doing a bit of work here. Can potentially take out the stock from Neeze, but again, another ground pound.
That's
taking
GG.
Swata out, and he's taking the set.